Recording.
Hey guys, it's Kentucky Amble Man coming at you today on a Thursday afternoon. Taking a little camping trip today. Nothing big, just meeting my dad and my nephew down at the local park, I guess you could call it. They've got a few campsites down here. And we all decided that, you know, it's time to go camping, time to get out for a little while. We've been cooped up too long. So that's what we're doing. They went down last night. I had a few things I had to handle today before I could go down. But they're took care of and I'm on my way there now. And this is the road that I get to ride. Nice and curvy, nice and beautiful, I guess you could call it. There's not a lot of traffic on it normally. It's normally a pretty good ride. But I just wanted y'all to see some of these curves and let you know what we're doing in this video. So stay tuned. And you'll see the rest of the camping trip.
Recording.
Okay guys, so we're pulling off on the little road to go down here to the park. I'm going to show you let you see the little one-lane road going down into here. It's quite narrow. There is another way to get in, but I do like taking this way better. Just seems like it's a little bit more off the beaten path. Even though it's got all kinds of houses and everything along it. But yeah, this little place is called Fish Pond Lake. I believe that it's either a city or a county-owned park. Pretty sure it might be county, but it's not very big. It's a nice little place to come and, you know, do something during the day. Maybe go fishing or walk around the lake. The lake's actually a pretty decent size. And believe it or not, for it to be a county-owned park, they actually take pretty good care of it. It's always clean, always nice. The facilities aren't great, I guess you could say, but they are what they are. The facilities are always clean. It's just, you know, they are a little outdated, a little basic, I guess you could call it. We don't have a shower house up here, but we do have toilets and running water, you know, in the bathroom. So it's not a bad place. You'll see it when we get up here. The area is absolutely beautiful. I love it up here. It's a nice little place to camp. And, you know, like I said, this isn't a shakedown run for my moto camping or anything like that. This is just a spur of the moment camping trip that I decided to take with my dad and my nephew. But as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous up here. Right over there's the lake. I don't know if you could see it or not. I'll get you a couple of good shots here in a little bit. But now this is the road leading into the lake. Or I'm sorry, leading into the campground. Just basically goes around the lake. And yeah, there are quite a few animals up here during the night especially. But okay, here's the little road going down into the primitive camping. That's what we always do. We don't have a camper or an RV or anything, so we always do primitive. And like I said, it's not a bad place at all. And right there's our campsite. So I'm just gonna swing in right here. So there you are. I'll be back with y'all when I go to put the tent up or get the tent put up and everything. So here you go, guys. Here's the campsite. As you can see, there's my dad and my nephew's tent. And here's our little setup. Got the tiki torches and the table and all that good stuff. And here you can see I parked my bike in between the tents. Set mine up. I'll show y'all an inside shot real quick. It is what it is. But yeah, that's the campsite down here. They're gone somewhere right now, so I'm gonna wait for them to get back, and then we're gonna get in some trouble. So I'll see y'all later.
Recording.
Well, guys, there you have it. That's the first official camping trip of the year. Like I said, it wasn't a shakedown or nothing like that of my gear. It was just a last minute, spur of the moment, let's go camping with my dad and my nephew. And like I said, I don't get to spend a lot of time with my dad, so I decided to come along. I'm going to take y'all around the lake here. Just show you a little bit more of it. Let you see what kind of little park we've got right here in our own little backyard. It's an absolutely beautiful place, and it's well taken care of. I found out last night that it's Letcher County Tourism Board is the ones that are over this. And this is the only bad thing about this place. It's not a one-way lane. It's both ways. So you just have to be careful and go slow. But down there where we was at, that's the primitive camping. Right here is the camper and RV spots. And it's a pretty nice little place for campers. It's got water and electric hookup, as y'all can see. And they got shelters all over up here. All kinds of shelters, all kinds of them. I think they got like 6 or 7, I'm not real sure, but you know, it's a good place to come and spend a day or spend the night camping. It's good and quiet during the night. You don't really have to worry about nobody bothering you. And that's what I like so much about it. You know, it's been here for years, for as long as I can remember, actually. But and it's used. I mean, a lot of people use it, but they mostly use it as a day use park. You know, it's got fishing and playground equipment and a few other things. So people usually just stay for the day and then go home at night, because you know most of them are local. If you get somebody that's from out of the way, that's a little, you know, lives a little distance away, they will usually go to somewhere a little bit more popular, I guess you could call it. You know, somewhere like the Breaks, or somewhere like that. This is this is a little jewel that really nobody knows about, I guess. It's not promoted that well. And you know, like I said, the lake is really clean. You know, for a lake around here, it's a clean lake. It's deep. It's really deep. Somebody told me it was upwards of 100 foot deep. But as far as the fishing goes, you know, you can't really catch anything during the day where it's so hot, but during the nighttime when it cools down a little bit, you can, you know, the evening time, you can catch quite a few fish. They're not huge for the most part, you know, they're tiny little fish, you know, tiny little bluegills, tiny little bass. Every once in a while you'll see somebody that catches a pretty large size fish. But honestly, you know, me personally, I don't know how it is with everybody else, but me personally, I don't come down here to camp and fish to try to catch world record fish. I come down here to get away from everybody, just try to relax. You know, it's close to my house. It's about a 20 to 30 minute drive from my home. And the people that run the park, that take care of it, are good people. Speaking of which, right there they was, cutting weeds, trying to keep the park good and clean. And as you can see, you know, a lot of people like to walk around the lake for exercise. And this right here I thought was really cool. They, I don't know who did it, but somebody planted a couple of fields of wildflowers to help the bees pollinate the tree, you know, pollinate around the area. And I think it's wonderful. I mean, something like that is fantastic. And another thing they've got up here, which right there is handicapped fishing access. So, you know, if you're handicapped, you can come up here and fish and have a good time just like everybody else and not have to worry about nothing. But yeah, they do have ATV trails here. That's one thing that a lot of people come and do. A lot of people will come and do the ATV trails during the day or whatever. And right here's the dam. And basically what this lake was, they just filled the holler in. Filled the valley in and made a lake. But we just come across the dam, and now we're coming out of the park. And once again, this is Fish Pond Lake. Fish Pond Lake. And it's a good little place. I enjoy it. I think if you all came to it, you'd enjoy it too. But we're coming off the hill. We're fixing to hit the main highway. I'm just going to take the highway home today instead of the back roads. I got to get home. I got a few things I need to do today. But yeah, that was the first camping trip in the books. I'm going to try to get another one here in the next 2 weeks to a month. And that'll be, I guess, the official shakedown run for the moto camping equipment. See what I need, what I don't need, what I use and what I don't use. But until then, I'll try to get y'all at least a video a week out from, you know, until that time. But until then, y'all keep the dirty side down, be kind to each other, stay away from each other, and God bless. We'll see y'all next time.